activism now is done by committee, and it's okay, what will get you the most amount of eyeballs? Because there are actual places on Earth right now where genocides are taking place over which there can be no debate. Instead, it's, the optics, let's pre-record a kidnapping message. Mm-hmm. And then, you know what, we'll all get some calzones. Last night, Greta Thunberg, well, I know she's of age now, so we can make fun of her. Remember we were suspended on YouTube, so we did a countdown clock when she became 18? Yeah. It wasn't like the Olsen twins countdown. It was just so we could make fun of her.
Stop it.
Yeah. So,
what was that? Was that a death clock for the Olsen twins? What was that?
No.
I know what it was. You're disgusting.
No, it wasn't my clock.
Hey, you need to cut it out.
It wasn't my...
Nice.
Before he's...
Squeeze me? All right. How wooed. Okay. We're better than this. Trust me, we'll get better than this.
We are not.
So Greta Thunberg, a little witch, she... well, her yacht on a humanitarian mission failed when it was picked up by the IDF. Right? They were bringing like bugles to the to Gaza.
Chips.
Yeah.
Look, they're like little hats for your fingers.
Yes, exactly.
And you're missing 3.
Yeah. Well, she never made it to Gaza, which frankly I actually was hoping she would make it to Gaza because look. Help the people who will turn you into a sex slave. I mean, to me, that's perfect. That life finds a way. And here's the funny part. Greta Thunberg pre-recorded a kidnapping video, but then when they were intercepted, she was given a sandwich. So it's all good.
My name is Greta Thunberg and I am from Sweden. If you see this video, we have been intercepted and kidnapped in international waters by the Israeli occupational forces or forces that support Israel. I urge all my friends, family and comrades
it's a kidnapping pre-tape.
To put pressure on the Swedish government to release me and the others as soon as possible.
I don't drink Propel, only spring water.
Challah bread sandwiches.
I love how the humanitarians bringing aid have to be given aid.
Yeah, I was wondering, did they not? What were they going to give?
Exactly. They ate all the.
I thought they were going to give the Israelis the aid.
They were going to give the Gazans aid. But here's the funny.
Well, the
Israel's official account shared this on X. It said, "The selfie yacht, quote, is safely making its way to the shores of Israel. The passengers are safe and were provided with sandwiches and water, and are expected to return to their home countries. The tiny amount of aid that wasn't consumed by the celebrities will be transferred to Gaza through real humanitarian channels."
Can I see that again? She looks like a Matilda.
Yes, she does.
That's awesome.
Like a scene from
good option.
Peanut Butter Falcon or something.
This is the thing. This is what happens. It's not like activism now is done by committee, and it's okay, what will get you the most amount of eyeballs? Because there are actual places on Earth right now where genocides are taking place over which there can be no debate. There are actual places right now where they could use her sailboat that, by the way, no one has any clue how to sail. I'll get to that in a second. Instead, it's, the optics, let's pre-record a kidnapping message. Mm-hmm. And then, you know what, we'll all get some calzones.
You know how excited they were? They were so excited to be intercepted. Like, finally. This is what we were doing this for the entire time.
Oh, great, they intercepted us quickly. I'll be able to see The Last of Us. To be fair, this isn't new. We routinely pre-record hostage messages, just in case.
If you're watching this right now, I'm about to get kidnapped by HR Sam. I guess I made some kind of inappropriate joke about Gerald being gay, and because it's Pride Month and it's inappropriate, I don't know, I guess Gerald made a complaint or something. I don't really know the full scope of the situation, but I'm hiding from HR Sam. I'm in the gym, so he'll never find me here.
Josh, where are you, Josh?
I think he found me.
I've got sandwiches.
Now, here's the thing.
Not gay.
Wherever you line up on Israel, Hamas, Israel, Palestine, Gaza, whatever it is, West Bank, okay. How do, kind of like Abrego Garcia, you guys, I don't know if you saw the man who they said was an innocent bystander who was being deported. Well, he is being brought back to the United States on charges of human trafficking, and then he'll be sent back. So they can never find one. If there was just one person, who was working at Target, who was doing their job, paying, that's the example they would use. They don't have them. How does it just come to the same endpoint where every single time these protesters show up in support of Palestinians, there's at least one self-avowed terrorist amongst them? So all references available, link in the description. Thunberg was with 11 other activists who, by the way, were very hungry, from what I understand. There was French politician Rima Hassan, and this humanitarian Brazilian activist named Thiago Avila. Thiago's like John over there in Brazil, who attended Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah's funeral, and, by the way, is on camera chanting "Death to America, death to Israel." This is the humanitarian going into Gaza.
Hey, shoes.
Also, just in case, we had someone who knew about sailing say that there's no way these people actually know what they're doing as far as sailing. They basically have to use their motor, and they're clearly actually moving straight into the wind. But I can't confirm because I'm not a sailor. What I can confirm is that these humanitarians, some of whom are terrorists, the yacht sailed directly past Sudanese refugees in the Mediterranean who were fleeing an actual genocide. Like, oh, help us, we are saved. And they just see her with her Cosmo eating bugles.
We're going to Gaza.
We have to change the world. How dare you? These people are useless.
Picture ever.
They are completely useless. So let me ask you, what do you think Greta Thunberg's going to do next in her attempt for attention? Comment below. Predict it. You're still here on YouTube. Remember when we could say whatever we wanted on YouTube and people didn't have to censor out words like gay? See, even that, right? That's not even a swear word. Or the word sex. Even if you're just talking about it, you're not saying anything profane. That's why I live stream on Rumble 5 days a week. Go subscribe over there on Rumble, where you get the live show every single day. If you're still using this archaic form of delivery for information on YouTube, I don't want to judge, but your father hates you.